Methodist chapel just here, and I will just, if you stay there, I kind of point to where James Coppock is buried. So he is buried. He's buried just over there. If you pass and look over the wall, you'll see there are some slabs just there, and it's just in between the wall and the church. So that's where James Coppock is buried. The grave is a little bit damaged. But if you do see, you can see that's his name, James Coppock. So essentially, James Coppock was the guy who. Watch out for the guards. Yeah. James Coppock brings Methodism to Quarry, and very successful it is too. And it's nice he's buried opposite Coppock's Close. The Coppock family were one of the big families in Quarry. There were lots of big families, and Coppock's was one of them. This is a great example of the pit. I mean, if you walk up the alleyway, and I say, that alleyway there is the one that is leading, that's the old burial route there. If you walk along, look over, you'll see the cliff face. Walk down to the bottom, you can see the old cliff face of the quarry. You can even see some of the quarrying marks that are still in there. So Coppock's pit just here. Just kind of stepping forward. When I was a kid, there were lots more shops in Quarry. When I was a kid, there were lots more shops in Quarry. The Vallis family were big Methodists. If you go in the graveyard, you'll see there were lots of mentions of the Vallis family. Vallis's bakery was just up there where the violin shop is on the right hand side. Fantastic cakes there, and another shop in Headington as well. So there were lots of shops along here. So if we just walk on a little bit further, one of the things that is worth pointing out is that alleyway there, and you'll notice that in a lot of the alleyways in the quarry, they're some of the straightest things in the quarry. And that's because those alleyways were most likely walkways between the pits. And they are direct routes, so they are very direct, and they're very straight. It's the roads that are winding, because the roads have to wind around the excavations. But if you look at the alleyways, they're essentially workways between the pits, so that you'll see that they are by and large very straight. That's also true of roads like Beaumont Road, like Pitts Road, like New Cross Road. They're straight because they are entrances into the pits. The other roads that you see around, that just shows the higgledy-piggledy nature of the quarry, and I'll talk about how that building work kind of came about in the next couple of stops. So if we walk on a little bit further, I'll stop just up in Chequers Place on the right-hand side.